Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Leah T. Porter, and today we are diving deep into something that often comes up in conversation with some of my students, people I mentor, my colleagues, and that is confidence. Some people feel like you either have it or you don't, and I don't believe that. Confidence is not a personality trait. It's not something that you are just given. I feel like it is a skill. It is something that you have to continuously work at. And today, that's what we're gonna be talking about. So stay tuned. Just like you train at anything else, a basketball player trains physically to get ready for the court. A track runner trains physically for a meet. Like us as individuals, we have to constantly and continuously train ourselves, our mind, to be confident, to be more confident individuals. Yes, there are those people that are just naturally confident. It's not everybody's tune all the time. And so figuring out ways to work on that skill, it's something that's important for all of us. Because when we show up for ourselves personally, when we pour into ourselves personally, and we are feeling more confident in ourselves personally, that only trickles down into other parts of our lives, our family, our relationships, our businesses, our professional lives, the environments that we're in. We're able to move throughout the world a little differently, a little better. So I know a lot about training. Just training in general. I trained as a dancer for over 20 years. And as a dancer, depending on what avenue of dance that you're going into, whether it's commercial, whether it's concert, when you're in that space, you are spending a lot of time preparing for one particular thing. So for a stage performer, you will be in rehearsal for countless hours, for weeks, sometimes months, just for this one opportunity to be and perform on stage. But the level of focus, the level of intentionality and strength building that goes into that training, so that way you can be prepared for the stage and to be able to put your best performance on. That mindset that you have as a dancer going into that is the same mindset that anybody has to have. Again, anything that you're training for, whether you're a sports player, whether you're a dancer, whether you are training for a marathon, whether you are training your body because you want to be physically fit, you want to be healthy. Like, there's steps that you have to take in order to feel like you are ready and prepared to do that thing that you say you want to do. So just a little quick personal story. Last year in 2024, I choreographed and set a brand new work. And this type of work that I set was something that I hadn't done in a very long time. It was a professional piece. They had so many different elements to it. There was a crafting of a huge prop. Also started shooting a documentary collaboration with this particular piece. So there was a lot of things going on and a lot of different hats that I had to wear. But it was my first time really getting back into the space and the place of creating again. And so I started to have major doubts. I was just before we actually started rehearsal, I was overthinking every single thing, from the clothes to the movements to what I wanted the space to be like when the dancers came into rehearsal. And then we were filming for the documentary at the same time. So, working with the cinematographer on, the storyboard, making sure that we're getting certain shots. There was just so many things and so many different moving components to that project where I just started to overthink everything. And at one point I was like, I don't know if I could do this. I remember saying that and feeling like that. I started thinking about everything that could go wrong. I started thinking about if the idea that I had was too big, because again, there were so many moving components, the music, I had poetry in the dance. It's a 30-minute length piece, and a lot of the dancers, this was their first time dancing a piece at this length. So I just started thinking about everything that could go wrong and not really honing in on the fact that this is what I do. It's like, this is nothing new. This is nothing outside the norm. This is nothing that I have not done before. Like, every single part and I've worked in film. This is not my first documentary that I'm producing. I've produced a documentary already. I've been choreographing for a very long time. I've worked with dancers of all different levels and prepared them and got them ready for the stage. So why was I in the space of thinking that I could not do this? As soon as I started feeling myself questioning everything is when I decided to just sit in meditation, to just slow down and really think about how I'm moving, because this particular project meant a lot to me and I wanted it to be right. So if I continue to overthink, continue to not really trust myself in creating and presenting good work, then I would have been doomed from the beginning. So even when I was not sure, I still showed up anyway. I showed up and I just made sure that I was pushing forward every single day. Made my to-do list, of course, but made sure that everything that I set out to do that I actually did. If there was something that I needed to research, something that I needed to learn a little bit more about, I made sure that I set aside time to do those things and to be super prepared. Rehearsing as well. Listen, I can't tell you how many times if I'm speaking on a panel, if I am giving a speech, if I'm giving a class, there will be times where I will sit down and I will rehearse what I'm saying, what I'm doing, my energy, how I want to be in the space. Like I will review that, like practice it in the mirror in my room. I will get up and say the things that I feel like are the right things to say in those spaces, in those places. So it's okay to rehearse. It's okay to rehearse the things that you want to say, how you want to move, how you want to be, and the energy that you want to bring in spaces. I also gave myself the time and the space to say, I don't know yet. Like if there is something in this process and I was stuck, I gave myself room to say, I don't know the answer yet, and it's okay, right? Not staying stuck in that not knowing, making sure that I'm taking the steps to figure out what it is. Again, if there's research that needs to happen, if I need to just sit with an idea for a little while so that I can make a decisive decision, but just giving myself the space and the grace to say, at this moment, at this time, I don't know, and that's okay, and moving on to the next thing. So here are some practical ways that you can build confidence. Number one, confidence is built on repetition. Like reps, making sure that you are prepared. The only way that you're gonna feel like you're prepared, the only way that you are gonna gain the confidence that you need is if you practice the things that you say you want to do. Like you have to constantly do them over and over and over and know that you know what you're doing. It's kind of like riding a bike, right? It's like riding a bike. The first time you ride a bike, you get on, you're not as confident. Maybe you've fallen and you're afraid or scared and not confident in not falling again. But once you actually learn how to ride a bike, now for me as an adult, I can get on the bike and my body, my brain knows exactly what to do. I feel confident knowing that I'm gonna be able to actually ride the bike. Same thing in building confidence in anything. The more you do it, the more you practice it, the more reps that you have, the more confident you're gonna be in that thing. So practice is key. Do the things that you say you wanna do and do them consistently. I'm gonna say that again. Do the things that you say you want to do and do them consistently. Figure out a way to push yourself to become better every single time that you do that thing, and you will build the confidence. You're going to start to know that you are able and capable of doing those things. So getting some feedback is great. You want feedback, not validation. In today's world and society, we are often looking for likes, we're looking for claps, we're looking for people to validate what it is that we're doing in order for us to feel like the things that we are going after or the things that we are doing is good, or it is good in the eyes of the people from the world. We don't want to chase validation. That's one of the worst things that we can do. And it's easy to do that in today's world, especially on social media platforms where we want people to like our content, we want people to like our work, but you want to get like good, honest feedback from people that you trust. And so this is why mentorship, which is something that I talk about a lot, is important, because having those 3 important mentors, as I've mentioned before, it's going to give you an opportunity to bring people in that, number one, that cares about you, that knows who you are, and that can really give you some advice on things that you can do better or things that you're doing good that you're overthinking, but you're just inviting a different perspective in a voice and a perspective that you trust and that knows you. So getting good feedback, not validation, but getting good feedback from a mentor is really helpful. And I always say document. Like create a folder of all the things that you feel like you have done a good job at, like the things that you feel like you've accomplished and it was at least in some way up to your standards, right? And constantly go back to that so you can remind yourself, you know what? I did do that. Period. Like the kids do. Period. Okay? Like, it's a great reminder to go back to the things that you've done, screenshots, videos, pictures. Like, anything, go back to it and go back to those things constantly, so you are always reminding yourself that yes, you are capable because you have already done this. You have a proven track record. And so I do that often. When I go back and look at past work or look at things that I've done in the past, I'm like, you know what? This was actually really good. It was really, really good. And on that note, I'm gonna share another personal story with you all. When I first opened up my first business, which is the conservatory, I knew that I wanted our dance concerts to be really different. I wanted to bridge Black culture, concert dance, and just a different vibe and aesthetic for my particular community here for the concerts. But I knew it was something that was a little different for the community, and I didn't know how people would like it or take to it. So the truth is, like, the first 3 or 4 years of the show, and it's not that I did not believe in the kids. It was more so I didn't have the confidence in the work that I was creating. I used to purposely not invite people to the show because I was afraid that the shows weren't good enough or that the shows weren't really good. And the crazy thing is, after each and every show, literally the same night, I would be like, dang, this was a really good show. I wish more people would have actually came and saw it. I would say that every single year. The next year would come, I'd be like, oh, I don't know if this is my best work. Okay, so I won't invite that many people. And then literally the same night, oh my God, this was amazing. I wish more people would have actually seen this and witnessed it. And so I'm saying that to say that at that time, I did not have confidence in the work that I was creating. This was not my first time putting on shows. This was not my first time creating for shows. I had already been doing this for at least about 10 years plus at this time. And yet I still did not have the confidence in myself to believe in the work that I was creating. And I said that once I got to year 3 or year 4, I said that I would never do that again to myself or to my students, but definitely not to myself. And I'm like, Leah, your work is good. Your work is really, really good, and people deserve to see it, especially the type of work that I create. I want to create pieces, and I often create pieces that evoke conversation, that gets people thinking, that teaches and educates people about parts of our history or about things that maybe they didn't know or information that they were not aware of. I use my art as a way to educate. And why are we gonna hide that? That was crazy. So that was just a little quick story, another personal story to kind of help share how I've kind of overcame not having confidence in myself in the work that I do. So back to those practical guides. Another one, put yourself in small, uncomfortable situations. The only way that we are gonna grow and see ourselves push past our limits to gain that confidence in the things that we wanna do is by being uncomfortable. If we are always doing things that feel good, that feel right, that doesn't stretch us, that doesn't challenge us, we will not get better at the things that we are doing in the goals that we have. And this may be a little controversial, but I think sometimes it is a good idea to say yes even before you have things figured out. If you get an opportunity or somebody brings an opportunity to you and you feel like you're not ready for it yet, say yes. And then along the way, you figure it out. I can't tell you how many times I've done that. I've said yes to opportunities or said yes to ideas and things that I came up with in my own brain. And then as I'm doing it, I'm figuring those things out. It pushes you to get outside your comfort zone, and it makes sure that you're not in this I can't start until I'm ready mode, which we know that that's a big thing, right? A lot of us wait until the right moment, the right time, until everything is perfect. But when you say yes to the things, even if you're not 100% sure of how it's gonna happen, and you push yourself to make sure you figure it out along the way, you're giving yourself an opportunity to learn and you're being open to new challenges. So all, in order to build confidence in yourself, one, you have to do your reps. You have to do the things that you say you want to do in repetition. You have to do them well, and you have to always constantly be getting better at them. You have to take small risks. It's all about putting yourself in uncomfortable positions so that way you can gain the experience that you need to get better at those things. And reflection, you want to make sure that you are reflecting on the things that you actually have done well in the past and are doing well presently. So create that confidence folder, put your pictures, your videos, your screenshots of all the things that you have done, and constantly go back to them as a reminder that you are that girl or that guy. And you doing it. You already doing it, and you're gonna keep doing it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you found some tips that you can take, some nuggets that you can take from this video. And listen, it's a really short video. Always come back to it when you feel like doubt is starting to creep in and you're starting to have those issues with confidence again. This video is a great reminder of how you can continue to push and train your mind and your body and your soul to believe in the work that you have been called to do. Make sure you like and you subscribe, and also make sure you hit the comments below and tell us how you have been maybe struggling with confidence or some things that have helped you to become more confident. Bye.